Oh, hello. There we go. I wonder if these things will shoot me now that I'm approaching, rather than, leaving. What's the difference? What's the opposite of approaching? Departing. I want to test this first. They're pretty chill. Seem like cool folk. Okay, now let me take a look. So this is for the Lux runes. And then I also need to go back to over there. Just take this route around here and go all the way to over here. Now this is probably a dead end, but it's worth a shot. This, I have no idea how you get to. We'll deal with that. Hello there. I imagine Melina would have talked to me here had I found it. Hello, dear.
Think not of the kindling. I shall see to that. All I ask of you is to make the journey to the snowy mountaintops of the giants, far above the clouds. I know I'm asking you to commit a cardinal sin, but it must be done to reach the path beyond. And that is the path I wish to travel. What is your mind?
Pity I can't talk to you anymore.
Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Didn't want to interrupt her. Oh then. Oh, there's a little wreckage here. Oh, hello. Lightning-proof dried liver. Sorry about that. That was really close to the microphone. String and glass shards. I deal damage. Level 3 golden rune. Some string. I love how she's like concerned about asking me to commit a cardinal sin. Lady, I've done worse. I've hunted down Tarnished without thinking of it, and then regret it later. Shield crash. Hello. Ah, there you are. Good to know. No death ahead. Demi-human ahead. Hello, demi-human Queen Githica. Oh boy. I want to actually see how she fights. Oof, at least past half health. But she doesn't do much damage. Pity she must die. A lot of people have died to her, apparently. She did not give that many runes. Ritual Sword Talisman. Raises attack power when HP is at maximum. A talisman patterned after swords used in ritual combat held to honor the Erd Tree. Raises attack power when HP is at maximum. The practice has died out by the age of King Consort Radagon, but the remains of the arenas where ritual combat took place can still be found in every land. I still need to find Radagon's statue. Wonder where that is. Whoop. I'm now paying close attention to... Really? That's rude. To whether or not the, Spots of Grace are telling me that I can have a chat with, Melina. At this point, I practically see Avara as almost polyamorous and, like, not just attracted to... I mean, pretty much married, as far as I can tell, to Ranni, but also attracted to, Melina. Considering Ranni, though, plans on leaving this world, it's probably smart to have someone else you're attracted to. Let me touch it. There we go. Oh, hello. Forward bloom. Her name is Avara, right? Avaria, sorry. I almost remembered her name properly. Wait, excuse me. Thank you. Ash of War Sacred Order. There it is. So Shield Crash. This is what I got at the Lux Ruins. Shield Crash. Two-hand the shield and charge forward while maintaining guard. Weaker enemies will be shoved backwards and can even be staggered. Hold to extend the duration of the charge forwards. Sacred Order. Skill of the Golden Order Fundamentalist Knights. Perform a salute and grant the armament Holy Essence. Highly effective against those who live in death. Oh, it's a fact. These are not things that will grant any. Oh, hello. Really? Guide and gatekeeper for those returning to the roots. Looks after the plants, it seems. Michaela's lilies. There are a lot of you. Well, poison now. Just let those two counteract each other for a good while. Oh, hello, it's a golden sunflower. Yes. Man, I remember when I used to be concerned about poison bloom flowers. Or these like poison flowers that would just spread their mist or their pollen or whatever it is. Spores maybe everywhere. That was back when I was at the Southern Peninsula. Been a while since I've been down there. Well, found this area here. Just gonna go ahead and eat one of these so that I can actually recover health. That's funny. That amuses me. Just being able to just hop through the hole. Now, what's around here? More perfume. Oh, hello. Budding cave moss. I don't need the extra damage right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. Just see how long... Ooh. That hurt. Oh no, it's an open killer. Okay. Omen killer garments. Lovely. More poison bloom. Probably came from... That person probably died by poison. Or fire. It's hard to tell which anymore. Mimic. Perfumer's Cookbook, Part 1. Perfume bot. Oh my goodness, I forgot. Once you clear areas, you get flasks back. It's been so long since that's happened. I've actually had the chance to forget. Spark aromatic and uplifting aromatic. Sparks. Though fire was prohibited to those who served the Earth Tree, this rule was forgotten as the war drew ever on. This aromatic, uplifting, has an extremely potent morale-raising effect that makes those accustomed to it fearless in the face of death. It was this influence that made the perfumers exceptional commanders. Uses focus points to raise the attack power of the user and nearby allies, while also reducing the damage from one incoming attack by half. Poison spray mist, acid, blood boil. Increases damage received, but also raises the maximum attack power and stamina. Iron jar, aromatic. Those are jar shards in there, aren't they? Turn body into steel, boosting poise resistances, damage negation at the expense of mobility and lightning resistance. An art that requires fragments of hunted noble jars. Depraved perfumers are plainly in league with jar poachers. One attack for both, or one attack each. Cellar ahead. Ah, I see. They were peaceful. And there is indeed no boss fight to worry about. Perfumer's Talisman. A talisman depicting a set of perfume bottles raises potency of perfume items. There are gardens known only to the perfumers, whether hidden on the fringes of the highlands or obscured by shadows inside caves. The flowers blossom in secret, waiting to impart their scents. Speaking of, I should mark gardens with plants. Places where I found an excess of precious materials. Man, I was hoping we could be peaceful. You rare a flower and then seek butterfly. Do you mean use fire? Why is it green? Is it because of like the sulfur in the air or whatever from Mount Gelmir? We were being buds. How dare. Oh well. That was close. Seemingly. Oh, whoa. Oh, that's the light from that thing. Right, I still have that. I'll keep that reminder there. To somehow get over here. That's above here, so that I can't use that. Let's go to the Windham Ruins and try to take that path. Let me just put that there as well, just as a reminder. Hey, you can get there. And that's where I met Ronnie. Well, second time. Under her actual name, not Renna. Well then. We've got enough for a good while. I wonder if there's an excess of... I wonder if this is a fragrant branch of your situation where there's only exactly as many imps as there are stone... stone sword keys as there are imps, but I highly doubt it considering just how many I have. And in we go. The Unsightly Catacombs. And I do in fact have enough runes to level up, I do believe. Excuse me. Let's increase endurance a wee bit. Yeah, increase endurance up to 25 and then get mind up to 30. Misbegotten. I'd really rather not kill them. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Ooh, hi there. You gotta check. I thought as much. Illusory walls tend to be fairly sensitive. If they even suspect that a weapon is going through, is passing through. Well, that was a miss on both parts. But if the game thinks, hey, your weapon is even close to hitting the illusory wall, then it'll just be like, well, time to drop it. I didn't need to fight them, did I? Oh well, at least I get the material. Yeah, I didn't think so. That's a lot of them. I have a feeling that guy was going to go to the left. And while that was a rude move to do, it didn't... Yeah, I'm not surprised. Just because they do say that there's a liar head does not mean I should just automatically be like, okay, and just leave it be. There is no Stake of America here. That's... Oh, hi there. Just face tank a couple hits. You'll be fine. It's not a advisable strategy, but it works. Lots of corpses. Winged misbegotten ashes. What rank are you? You're low rank. A spirit with the aspect of wings, which takes flight to loose arrows from its bow. The misbegotten are held to be a punishment for making contact with the crucible. From birth, they are treated as slaves or worse. Poor fellas. First off, well done. You don't even need to do anything. They are actually very innocent creatures. In that specific area, at least. Ha! Was taken off guard by the fact that there was a big whoomph. Apologies. Took me long enough to get that one. It's a rune arc. One of those embers that I never use. Because it just gives me an advantage and doesn't, like... I watch a YouTuber who has played all of the From Software games, and they mention... Oh, no. Ow. There we go. Excuse me while I'm trying to dodge. Ooh. Really? Excuse me. I could not roll. There we go. Just tank a hit and fell. Perfumer Trisha. Summoned spirit of Perfumer Trisha. Trisha was once known as a healer who dedicated her efforts to treating misbegotten, omen, and all those who seen as impure. When her efforts failed, she was their companion as they died, watching over them to ensure they could pass peacefully, free of pain. A tale akin to the origins of the deathbed companions. I might upgrade her ashes. That is certainly something I'd be interested in. Using a support. And not just a support, but also someone who treated those... who tried to take care of those who were treated as lesser beings by the rest of society. The garden doesn't seem to be flourishing anymore. I'm the one to blame for that. Oh, hello, butterflies. Hello there. I'm not really interested in you flowers. More interested in what's going on around here. Is that a pass? Oh, bloody hell. I can't tell, but that very well might be a pass. Yahaha. That looks very, specific. Oh, hello, Blood Rose. Why are there Blood Roses here? You know, I know it's more or less a quality of life thing, but it's so funny thinking, oh yes, you're just gathering full amounts of plants while riding horseback. This works, apparently. Gold firefly. Oh, hello, material. Where are you? Mushrooms. Wait, what? Sage's Cave. So there was no way, like, through over there, but... Activate. Sit down. Alright, so that makes logical sense, how that... Oh, hello there. Yeah, there we go. You can try jumping. You're probably gonna die, though. Yes! It feels like those things are so rare. Suspicious. Okay, not a trap. Not a trap. Rejuvenating both uses, something. And also those Ashes of War. I should have not done that. That was so risky. Those do not look like fake walls. This one, however, does. Oh, hi there. That was slightly startling. Not a trap. Not a trap. Black hood. Still not a trap. Candle tree wooden shield. No trap, surprisingly. A hood of lusterless black fabric that conceals its wearer's identity. In this world, there is very little that must necessarily be known. It is literally just a flat upgrade, but also it hides the face, and I don't want to do that. There's not a big loss if you don't wear anything, but also it feels weird to have like only the head uncovered completely. Oh yes, a tall, medium-sized wooden shield, light for its size and easy to handle, thought to represent a surreptitious prophecy of cardinal sin. The lit candle tree design was forbidden. Candle tree. The old codgers. Trees. Ow. They shattered. There we go. More human bone shards. Oh, hello! That's not much of a secret passage, surprisingly. Stone sword key, nice. Actually a wall. Cool. Don't trust. Surprisingly trustworthy. Golden great arrows. Raptor Talons. Dragonwind grease. Our Raptor Talons are our first weapon indeed. Claw comprised of 2 sharp, thin blades, wielded by the assassins of Ravenmount. This weapon allows them to imitate the attacks of deathbirds. Besides excelling at airborne attacks, its charge attack mimics the vicious swoop of a bird of prey. Oh, hello. I don't think you'd just die if you dropped from here. You very well might, though. Yes, you would. Where there's one, there's many. Raptor's black feathers. Skeletal mask. Skeletal mask that tightly grips the face, worn by the assassins of Ravenmount. This ritual implement relentlessly digs into the wearer's face, preserving one's human instincts while dressed in imitation of deathbirds. Facehugger. Lovely. I might be tempted. Robe crafted with black feathers of a bird of prey, worn by the assassins of Ravenmount. The ritual implementation, yeah, strengthens jump attacks. We are birds of prey, bringers of death. Oh, I like that look. That's a boss fight. Wait, what? Okay, so let's take a look. Blythe's armor is just a lot tankier, just in general. So I probably should stick with it. Necromancer Garrus. Holy hell. Oh, jeez. Hey, you have that ability. This is a completely separate boss fight. Family heads. And one might assume that this is the end. Three bludgeoning copper heads attached to a handle by chains. Signature, a weapon of Necromancer Garrus, the heretical sage. The heads were made to resemble those of his wife and 2 children. Neato. Familial Rancor. Gently rattle the copper heads to summon vengeful spirits that chase down foes. The anguish of a spouse and children invites accursed wrath. Bleh. Oh. Not another one. Whew. I'm trying to switch weaponry. There we go. Excuse me. Let me... Thank you. Ow. I was rolling, how dare. That's for Blythe Concealing Veil. This one should have been the one that was hidden. Well then. I still don't have any proper understanding of who the Black Knife Assassins are. But slowly but surely. I'm learning, I guess. Piecing it together somehow. Also, what does it say about the Lord of Blood? I don't know anything about the Lord of Blood. It was a key item I got, wasn't it? I guess she just resides at her, other place then. Ronnie's Rise. Where's this veil I got? This is the most recent? Yeah, that's the first thing I got. So top is the most recent. Yeah, there it is. Concealing Veil. How did I not find that earlier? Conceals the wearer while crouching away from foes. Talisman put together from dark cloth with a lustrous sheen. Completely conceals the wearer's presence while crouching at a distance from foes. Part of one of the concealing veils used by the assassins on the night of the Black Knives. Okay, now to set everything back to item type. Oh boy. Adder. Good. Hold on, your legs are supposed to go down to here. Okay. Well, I suppose you did have to go through a bunch of hidden walls. Still no taking on all at once. What does that mean? Either way. Now I have that to worry about with the, Black Knife Assassins. Fortunately, I remembered. Light required. Yeah, no, they weren't kidding. Glad I had that torch. Don't jump down. So yeah, I should be all discovered for this entire zone, so I think it's got time to go. But that was really neat. Something I missed earlier on. Glad I missed it earlier on, otherwise I wouldn't have had the torch and I would have been flailing against an invisible enemy and I would have been like, what is going on? Then I would have remembered what the merchants have told me. To worry about the Black Knife Assassins who were clouded in invisibility, clouded in shadows or something. I kind of really like this. I might stick to this armor for a bit. And maybe pick some better equipment at some point. Either way, let me just double check over here. Oh, hello, Crystal Bud. And Michaela, nah, Michaela, it's Trina's lily. Wow, I was far off. I thought it was gonna be a Melania or something. Lily. Speaking of Melania, I didn't expect Melina to be the one to help me out in that fight against... I didn't even read that. More gods. At first glance, I was like, oh, hey, this must be, Millicent. Then I realized, wait, no. One of her eyes are closed, with a tattoo on it. That's Melina. Melina. I forgot the person's name for a moment there. But yeah, that was an interesting turn of events. What is happening to the camera? There we go. I love how it's listed as abandoned coffin. Not coffins. Why was my mouse flickering on there? Okay. Next objective. Ride up through here. Past all the omen... question mark? I don't actually know what terminology is proper for these folk around here. I'm just checking over here because I can't remember if I actually thoroughly examined this area because Fortisax, I believe, was the dragon that made exploring around here difficult. Oh, sorry, Lanciax. Fortisax must be... Yep, the Lich Dragon. Lanciax. Need to keep that in mind. What the f... Something died. Rather unexpectedly, but something died, I guess. Let's see here. Crystal bud. Looks like there's no loot. These carriages? Question mark. I started thinking that they're more likely like funeral, like a hearse, just in carriage form. Let's go ahead and stop over here. Set my spawn point back to here. I need 4 more, I believe, in order to upgrade my flask again. I do think it's a better method for an open world game to make it so that you use a scaling amount necessary for upgrading. Hopefully I explored these thoroughly last time I was here. I feel like I did not explore this area over here very much, though. Nah, no, there was pretty much nothing in there. Seems. Let's check in here. Ah, yep. I knew I didn't explore this one properly. Smithing stone number 5. Okay. There's a pass. There we go. Wanted to make sure that went away. How deep does this pass go? Look who's smart. Look who finally had a thought. See, I'm not always empty brain. There we go. Ash of War Barrage. Here you go, Torrent. Lots of volcanic stone around here. Oh, hello. Yes! I love these little trees. They're one of the best things you can find. Seed, oh seed. Indeed. We were just staring at each other, seeing who would call whose bluff first. Turns out I wasn't bluffing. They were just praying. What's around this corner? Sorry, what's up here? Oh, take my suit, take my keys. Okay, it's not too bad. Okay. Rejuvenating. Hefty beast bones. Glass shards. Ooh, hello. Nascent butterfly. Well, that's quite the chorus. Yeah, so now I'm down here. Why are there bloodstains everywhere? Seethewater cave. Guessing those bloodstains were from the fact that people may not have been expecting those. Pop. What are they called? Basilisks. Okay. This is a nice place for a little bit of rest, isn't it? Take some weight off these bones. Anyway. Now that I seem like a psychopath, let's continue. Be wary of poison, you say. Oh. Be wary of fall, I say. That is a good point. Thank you for thinking of that for me. 30. I can make up to 30 of these. Let's first do one of these. I'm pretty sure they boost it by the same amount. Make 10 of those. And while I'm at it, make 4 of those. Oh, jeez, hi. Oh yeah, I have bonus to jump attacks now. Unfortunately, you can only have one-handed jump attack. You can only do one-handed strong attack while jumping. I wanted to see if they dropped anything. So there's that path, and there's this path here. Ah, lump of flesh. Rat house. I love the messages you can make in this game. Behold here. Yes, but I'd rather use my items than just sit around doing nothing. The resistance only just prevents me from having to use the items quite so often. I thought I collected that. Oh well. That's for Scarlet Rot. That was close. Don't drop down quite yet. Take a moment, relax. Sit down, give yourself a break. Have you been drinking enough water lately? Have you had a snack? Do you need a snack? Are you hungry? If so, go take get a snack. How long have you been sitting down for? Or have you been slouching lately? If you have, take a moment, stand up, stretch your back. Well, it's still climbing, so we're just gonna run over here real quick. Probably shouldn't take the shortcut. Just the fact that there is a... Oh. Let's go examine the other path first. What is ahead of me, I wonder? Oh, you! The one who tried attacking me. Well, one of the two. There we are. Armor ahead, eh? Oh boy. You take a lot of damage. Mushroom armor. Oh hey, they had immunizing cured meat here. Blood-soaked mask. When did I ever get this? A mask formed from tightly wound bandages soaked through with blood. Even the most ghastly cover is more inviting than the festering face beneath. Mushrooms found growing all over the body. These overgrown mushrooms have colonized the head. To those enraptured by the scarlet rot, they are holy vestments that root one to the earth. Nothing special about any of the item descriptions. And typical maturity for a Souls player. Or I should say a Souls message. Not all Souls players are like that, obviously. There's me, who tries to be more clever with her messages, but still. Oh. Poison bone darts. Okay. I didn't quite trust it still. It's amazing how they take all of these reusable assets and make them look completely new so often. Alrighty. Let's try something. Let's take a look at least. These don't use too terribly much focus. Let's just head in. Kindred of Rot. Ow. You're supposed to be taken on after, or before Caleb. I wanted to look cool, okay? Kindred of Rot's Exaltation. A talisman depicting the exaltation of pests. Raises attack power when poisoning or rot occurs in the vicinity. Rot for the Scarlet Goddess. O scarlet blossoms, flourish in distant lands and return to us, the unwanted children. Also, I think I am recording longer than I'm supposed to. That's fine, I'll worry about it later.